Well, what is up, fellow Nerfers and enthusiasts? It's Matt the Nerf Guy here, broadcasting live from the Matty Layer. Welcome to another loadout video. In this one, we'll be going over my dog tag loadout. Whoops, sorry, I forgot to turn it on. Anyway, guys, before I get into this loadout and all, I wanted to say this is not a loadout I'd recommend for outdoor play. When the dog tag line first came out, you know, it was meant to be simply a sport. Or a game where they had goggles and a vest, and the vest usually meant like if you hit someone it was like 10, 20, 25, and 30 points pretty much. So yeah, basically, and they were foam darts with a sticky Velcro tip pretty much. So again, this is not something I would use for outdoor play, as the darts, if you're gonna go with unmodified form and all, it is somewhat limited to a certain FPS. So going over my primary, I run a swarm fire in this loadout, simply based on the fact that because the Quick 16 while it is a good blaster and doesn't you know, let's say you don't have to worry about carrying extra magazines and all you have to carry is darts because it has a built-in 16 dart magazine. It jams up a lot. I've seen a lot of Nerfers and other videos where they did videos where they showed that if you did slam fire and all with certain darts, it would jam up, and in certain games and all, you know, that might cost you one of the rounds or something. We have to go back to your respawn timer and, you know, go and respawn. Or in Human vs Zombies, that might be unreliable. I'm running this one also based on one fact: while the Quick 16 it is in its own way reliable, this one has additional firepower. Yes, this one is going to take a longer time for reload because, similar to the Rapid AS, I can't remember what it was called, but the earlier 90s Nerf, I guess before it became it was like pre-N-Strike days and all, before they made it the N-Strike line, was the Nerf AS-20, which was a pump air-powered blaster that carried a 20 dart turret. Well, this thing is 20 darts, so reload time is going to be a pain in the butt because it is a front-loading blaster, and you know, so yeah. I have shot this before, and I think doing a range test and all, this thing got to about, with some darts like the like streamlines and all, it doesn't exactly work with those. I guess based on the fact that all the air restrictors and all are somewhat limited to that aspect. So this thing is left in unmodified stock form. Again, not something I'd recommend using indoors, just based on the fact something outdoors because of the certain FPS. Now for my secondary, I'm running a a speed load 6. Sorry. The only thing I do not like about this and all is when you do prime it, you can't. Let's say if you want to go slam fire, you can't do it like this because your fist will. Let's say you're doing it like this, and all your fist is going to obstruct your view. This has slam fire, but unlike the strong arm or other certain blasters, you'll notice something here. In the strong arm, you hold down the trigger, and when you hold the strong arm and all, the plunger goes back immediately. This one, you have to manually push forward even in slam fire. So unlike the Maverick, where when you prime it, the priming handle automatically retracts, this one you have to manually prime. So it does get somewhat annoying in that aspect. Also, this does have a lower rate of fire because it does only hold 6 darts with its thing. I do like this because it has a window, so it lets you know when you need to reload or something. And it does tell you when you're low on ammo or when you need to reload. So yeah, that's my dart tag loadout. I've been wanting to make a dart tag loadout for a while, but never really could find anything. Let's say, my dart tag loadout, I do have 2 of these and all, but I didn't really have a primary. And one of the dart tag blasters I always wanted was a swarm fire. I've always thought that, you know, I got to hold a swarm fire one time and all, just at the place where I volunteered at Angel's Attic and all. I just got, you know, just to hold it, you know, just to say that I could fire it and all, and it was really comfortable, and the stock is just really amazing. But the only problem I do have with this primary is it is somewhat bulky and heavy, basically meaning that if I were like let's say at a game of NVZ and all, you know, I couldn't carry it on a sling because there's no you know, there's no sling mount or anything, so I have to run with this in my hand. And also it brings the fact and all that I said I have to, if I want to pull this out, I have to make sure that it's already primed and fired, because since this doesn't have a sling mount on it, I have to completely drop that, or put it, or hand it to another Nerf or something, or just completely drop it completely and switch to my backup. So the reason why I say this loadout is indoors is because indoor games, you can, you know, when you pick up your darts and all, it's a lot easier on an indoor game, just depending on how big the space is. So yeah. Outdoor games though, not something I'd recommend, because this here and all weighs, I think, this runs on, I believe, AA batteries and all, but just the weight of the entire blaster itself, like what they stocked attached here, you know, I can't even hardly keep this thing up and all. This thing is somewhat heavy and all. So yeah, kind of like a Stampede stock. So yeah, again, something I would not recommend for outdoor use, just based on the fact that it is heavy and no sling attachment points or anything. So this primary is the reason why I'm running it is 20 darts, but reload time is going to be somewhat sucky. So for me, this is more of an just a fun indoor style game and all, or loadout. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any loadout videos you'd like to see in the future, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. Also, if you guys want to check me out on Facebook, I'll leave a link to my Facebook down there. Also, I have a Facebook page called the ANC Arcadia Nerf Community. If you guys go to my profile and all, you can see it all there, or just go to the search bar in Facebook and type ANC Arcadia Nerf Community and give us a like and all. We'd be happy to see you there. This is Matty the Nerf guy signing off, saying peace and hair grease. Much love. Peace, y'all.